You're talking about bees and honey and coaching and networking and all those other great things that come along with it. There is a connection. I promise you there is a connection. And the man that can make the connection is right here, Michael Fletcher, joining us again from Stratford, from Neworld Coaching. Good to have you back again. Well, both of us have cold hands today, and I don't know what it is because I know you have a warm heart.
Oh, thank you.
Let's tell everybody what Neworld Coaching is all about. This is about business coaching, and you're in the business of helping people in business do the best that they can with their business.
Exactly. What we try to do is work with business owners, become more profitable, and streamline their business so they can have a better quality of life. And as you mentioned earlier, with the Beehive game that's coming up and attracting stuff that you would like in your life, and stuff like that. But I'll let you get into that in a minute.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the idea behind this. I mean, you coach people in a number of different areas, you know, when they're working with their business, a number of different things. One of the big things, though, we hear it term in itself, networking. You got to get out there. You got to network. You got to meet people. You've got to, you know, be able to do all these things. And I think, first of all, people get confused when it comes to this whole idea of networking. And then there's, but how do I do it? And what should I be doing? And how do I meet? Oh,
exactly. And that's the biggest trick, is meeting the right people and getting to build a relationship with them. With the speed dating, and you know, you meet somebody for 5 minutes, you hope like heck you get a good relationship, move on to the next person. We're doing the same idea nowadays with business, that we're trying to build the connections, move forward, get what we need in our business, and also be able to help other businesses get what they need. Because the law of reciprocity is, if you give first, you will receive. What we try to do is encourage all our clients, if you're in business, even if you're not in business, just to give first.
Well, and part of what I'm getting from this whole idea of speed, it's not that, you know, you just want to move through it and get through it, but it's get to the point. You don't have to sit there and networking. Often you think about, you know, you're out on the golf course or you're in the meal, and it's this 2-hour adventure that you go on, so you get to know each other, and that. It can be done in a very quick and efficient manner, and you can still come out with the end result of your business.
Exactly. It only takes 90 seconds or less to get what you really want. But a lot of people don't know the skills. They stumble. You ask somebody about their business, they talk for 5 minutes, as you were saying earlier, and you don't get the point across. Kind of 30-second verbal commercial. Here's the problem. Here's what I do, and let's move to the next step.
I like the idea of putting this in a game format, too, because that kind of relaxes everybody right away when you can make it fun like this. So sort of walk us through the Beehive, what people will be doing.
Okay, in the Beehive game, we break people into small groups, about 5 or 6 in a group. Everybody gets to be the queen bee. So on the queen bee, since you are the queen bee, you are as sweet as honey.
It, Michael. I am. That's my title. But when I switch off to somebody else, everybody gets a chance to be the person in charge.
So we're going to give you a yellow card. You write down what you want, what you truly want in your personal life, business life. The question is simple to understand. You hand it to the worker bee, which would be me. You explain the question to me. We ask our hive if there's anybody that can help me with this. You know, you want a new car or another child or whatever it is.
Okay.
Ask the group, and they give us our business cards, or give you, I should say. And then I have to run to all the other hives, and there's a vacant chair at each hive. And I have to run as fast as I can, ask, this is what my queen bee is looking for. Check their business cards. Because it might not be the person directly in that hive that could help me. It could be a connection that they have.
Right. Okay. Depending what business they are in or what they're doing. Okay.
So, because we all know 200 people. And we've got 50 people in the room times 200 people. That's 10,000 people you're basically networking with.
Wow.
So it's got a lot of impact all around.
Well, and you bring up an interesting point in that, because often when we're doing that networking, all you see is the face. Let's forget that face knows all these other people.
Exactly.
And it gets back to that, you know, be very careful what you're doing, what you're saying when you're with other people, because that sort of has the ripple effect of spreading out.
Exactly. So the object is we give you a very limited time. You run around to all the other hives, collect, and I come back to ours and I say, here you go, Susan. Here's all the cards. Here's the hot leads. You'll set them aside. The next person becomes the queen, a new worker bee, and away we go again. It takes about 3 or 4, and we can debrief that for 8 hours. As you as the leader, as the queen, me as the worker. Did I perform at 100%? Was your message clear? The support people in the hive.
Right.
How they participate. in their own lives. So there's a lot of different pieces of this that has an impact on it.
A lot of learning that goes on, too. You've got a couple of different seminars that are coming up to the area, the Beehive game, one of them in Stratford, one of them in Kitchener.
And we're doing something a bit different because the community supports us and we want to support the community. So we're giving a portion of the ticket sales to the Humane Society in Kitchener, or in the KW area. And I believe Elizabeth was on the show yesterday about that.
She was. She's one of our favorites here. We support the Humane Society. So that's for the Kitchener event that's coming up on Tuesday, January the 30th.
Yes, ma'am. And on the 29th, we're doing a show in Stratford, and the pros and new Big Brothers and Big Sisters organization out there. So for us, it's just a great way of being more involved in the community and getting the wonderful support that Rogers has given us over the past year.
Well, and you've also got a lot of, I kept writing bonus and bonus for people that are involved in this.
Well, and that's what we want to do, is we want to make sure we give value to them other than just the Beehive game itself, but be able to give them more stuff so they can learn more and grow their own careers, their own personal life.
So there are some books, Joe Vitale, The Greatest Money-Making Secrets in History. That's one of the things that you'll get. The 30-Day Goal Planner for free from Michael and the group at Neworld Coaching. And you can bring a guest with you as well.
You can. And
for free.
Exactly. So what we want to do is get the people out. We want to raise money. We want to help the community. So and help.
Do then would be to go online?
Sure.
Find out all the information there.
Exactly. Check out our website and register there.
And it is Neworld Coaching, 1W.
Correct.
1W for you. Go online, find out more. All the information is there on how you can register to be Queen Bee at the Beehive game coming up in Stratford and in Kitchener. It's a pleasure to have you back again, Michael.
Thanks for having me back.
Oh, and his hands are warming up, too. That's so nice. We're going to be back with more in just a moment. Stay with us.